Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Sophia Parola, the host for Garden State Film Festival, and I am here with the people behind the making of the music video Ghost by the band The Foes of Fern. How are you guys doing?
Great. Life is good.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Sorry, I cut you off there.
No, I was just saying thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for taking the time to talk to us. Thank you so much for submitting your music video and congratulations on getting it accepted. I thoroughly enjoyed watching it and I can't wait to talk to you guys about it today. Right back at you. So I would love for you to introduce yourselves to everyone who's watching, and let's start off with maybe the lead singer, Fern.
Cool. So, hey, I'm Fern. I'm the kind of like the songwriter and lead singer of The Foes of Fern, which is my band that I play in Asbury Park. So Garden State Film Festival, awesome. Glad to be a part of it because it's like right in our backyard. And yeah, so that's the band I play in. I also work with the record label called Telegraph Hill Records, and I play with a couple different Asbury bands.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And Rob, take it away.
Yeah, my name is Rob Ciano. I'm a filmmaker. I live here in Asbury Park as well. I met Fern a few years ago and we started talking about making this music video. I have had a lot of experience in making films, but I'd never made a music video before. So I was really excited to work on this project, and I'm so excited to talk about it here today.
Awesome. Well, great. Congrats to you for the first time directing a music video and having it accepted. And it came out great, obviously. Fern, I'd love just to start my first question off with you. Tell us a little bit about the band and the song Ghost.
Cool. So, yeah, the band, we've been together for a while, and it's always kind of been, I call it my solo project, but it's not a solo project. We're a band of like over 15 different musicians, and then we have a bunch of different videographers and photographers that we work with, just like Rob, where it's really just a collective of a whole bunch of creative people that like we work our like 9-to-5 day jobs, and we're just looking for an opportunity to be creative and to work on some fun stuff. And for us, that fun stuff means having a horn section, doing music videos, hitting the road for shows when we can, doing recording sessions. Yeah, so that's pretty much, that's the Foes of Fern. It's been around for 4 years, but like there's always like a revolving door of musicians that come in and come out. Even like in the music video that you're watching, like some of those people that are on stage, they've moved out of state and they're not playing with the band anymore. But a year or two from now, they may be back in and other people might be gone. So it's just this fun thing where if you enjoy the music and you're good at what you do, come and be a part of what we're doing. We're having fun with it. As for the song, Ghost just kind of became our closer somehow. For some reason, it was like a rock anthem where every show we played, we would close with it. And it got to the point where people in Asbury or Highlands or like Red Bank, kind of the area that we're around, we'd go there and they'd just be waiting for us to play that song and to sing the chorus with us. So it's had a very good like lifespan as a song, and it's still our closer for the past 4 years. Every show ends with Ghost. So when we went to do the music video, I was like, yo, Rob, I want to make it thematic. I want it to be like something that people can like feel something for watching. And that's exactly what Rob does. He makes the viewer feel something, which is cool.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Fern. And I love that. You could definitely tell you guys have a lot of fun in the band, and the song's a lot of fun. And I love that you mentioned the horns, because like that was the first thing that really got my attention. I love that. I was feeling like Beirut inspirations a little bit. I don't know if that you like, but yeah, I really enjoyed the song. I loved it. And my next question is for you, Rob. I mean, as director of the music video, what was your inspiration for what you wanted to see? I know that it said story by Rob, I believe. And I know that it was a lot of fun. I saw some live concerts featured in the music video, but you also had a great story. So I just wanted to know, what was the process like of thinking about what you guys wanted to see and then filming it?
Sure, absolutely. Okay, well, early on, we started talking about actually linking 2 different music videos together. There's the song Carpe Diem and the song Ghosts. And there's the thematic elements that play through both songs. And what we wanted to do was create almost like a super music video where we could connect the 2 of them and have a storyline play between the 2 music videos. And so we were thinking about, what is that storyline about? What are these 2 songs about? Carpe Diem is a song about, is Carpe Diem, seize the day. You know, I don't want to, a different director did that particular music video, but between the 2, we wanted to talk about fantasy versus reality. And Ghosts was the reality quote unquote music video between the two. And so what I was thinking about and coming up with the story was, the lyrics of the song are, "So I made this girl hate me, I forgot her birthday." And I'm thinking, well, who is she? What happened to the relationship? Clearly we're on, you know, we're coming at this from Fern's perspective, but I really wanted to get a sense of like, why, you know, what are some realities of a relationship? And, you know, Fern and I talked a lot about where he's coming from in writing it, and what, you know, what different things are in the song. And we came up with this storyline of somebody who is really trying to make it in their career. And it's not that, you know, it's not that this was a malicious breakup. It was, they have different paths they were going down. And I wanted to show Fern's story. And I also wanted to, you know, pay a little bit of respect to the person that the song is about too, you know, because it's an anthem. It's an anthem to this person. And I wanted to show that in the story. So I guess that's the short answer.
Yeah, that's a great point that he brings up, because what I've noticed in the past, what I've done with my music, and what a lot of like young artists do, is they write their song from, this is my perspective. I'm the good guy. I'm the good guy. You broke my heart. You left me. But that's never how it is. There's two sides to the story. So when Rob and I were talking, it was like, how do we portray this where it's like, no one's a bad guy, even though I'm probably the bad guy, and no one's a good guy, even though she's definitely the good guy. And like, how do we make it come across where it's not like, oh, what did you do to me? It's, hey, this is what happened to us. And like, what really made that happen, I felt like, was just working with fantastic people. Like Rob said, we had a different director for another music video. Well, Rob was the assistant director for that video, and the other director, Andrea Morgan, was the assistant director for Rob's video. And then we had the same director of photography, Bart Lentini, for both videos. So you have like the same feel. And then the same actress for a bunch of music videos, Ava Portman, she kind of like plays that role. So there's the girl in all my songs, and then there's the girl in all my music videos kind of deal. So we just kind of like had a lot of fun playing with themes and trusting each other. And like something I said before, it's kind of like, we all have our 9-to-5 jobs that we do to kind of like pay the bills. And when we get together, how do we kind of fuel our creativity? We're not doing this for a paycheck. We're doing this so that we can feel creatively happy with life, and we can go to sleep with a smile on our face.
Absolutely. I love that. I absolutely agree. And it sounds like such a trusting, open, collaborative, creative environment that you guys have created, obviously. And that is beautiful. One of the things that also strikes me in the music video is just like, yes, the fun of it. You guys were on the road. You were singing in front of front of audiences. They were singing along to your songs. So I would love to know that aspect of the music video, the live concerts and people, you know, just having fun. Like, was that something that you guys planned to do? Because there was multiple venues. I saw Wonder Bar, the Saint. Yeah, what was that process like? Did you guys kind of just like go with the flow?
So Rob did plan one of those concerts. The one at the Saint, that wasn't like a real show. That was us there all day, and Rob directed it, and we had people, and we did different camera angles. It was like, stop the song, cut the song, and we're playing along to the recording. But then also when we finished that day, I had a gig with another band of mine an hour and a half away. So Rob and I are up at 6 a.m. We finished filming at 8 p.m. And I was like, Rob, you want to jump in the car and just come to me to New Hope, Pennsylvania to film, you know, this other set? And he goes, yeah, as long as you play Ghost throughout of it. And I was like, all right, cool. So we jump in the car, we go, and he's just there with his camera, and he's getting all these extra in the moment, very like real shots. And there's also one other scene of us playing a show at the Wonder Bar in Asbury Park. And that wasn't planned, but we had the footage and we just sent it to Rob. I was like, hey, can you make it work? And he did.
That sounds awesome. And Rob, you mentioned before, I mean, you're a filmmaker and you're used to making films. This is your first time directing a music video. Can you tell me about what that transition was like? What have you learned? And just, yeah, what was it like directing a music video?
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. One thing that I've learned is that I can be a little bit obsessive, because I listened to this song. I mean, every time I was listening to music for months, I was listening to this song. I must have listened to this song no less than 1,000 times.
Amazing.
with no exaggeration, before we started shooting. And then I started editing and listening to the song a million times then. Mm-hmm. So all of that listening, I was just envisioning what this music video was going to look like. I didn't actually watch too many music videos before working on it. I've seen music videos, I watched them, but I didn't want to like go in and be like, I want to make a music video, because I knew I wanted it to be a little more cinematic. And Fern, I don't know if you remember this. I took the songs as, you know, it's a 7-minute song. I storyboarded out the entire music video.
Yes, you did.
100% storyboarded. So I knew exactly what shot I wanted. I knew exactly how we were going to get it before we even got there. And then anything else was just gravy. So like that surprise show, I was like, this is perfect. I would love to have another band venue in this music video. Great, let's do it. And it was a lot of fun. The storyboard and the music video ended up looking very similar. Because I set the storyboard to music. And yeah, it was a blast. And I mean, you can see as well, like I wanted to bring out emotion. I wanted to tell a story of a couple, and I wanted there to be an emotional resolution at the end. And so that was a thing that I was really thinking about as I was listening to the song 1,000 times. I was like, what can I use to represent this story and to have it resolve in a way that is, you know, is showing two good, you know, two people and understanding and resolution to that. So it was a lot of just watching different scenes take place in my head and then saying, okay, well, you know what, I like this one best. Let's try it down. Let's try it. And you know, I guess the storyboarding definitely, you know, obviously came from film, and I knew I had to tell a story with the song because it seemed so ripe for a story. There's a clear story in the song, but I was just like, I knew that there was a way to convey it in a compelling way visually, and I just was searching for that, and I think we found it. So
absolutely. And like a 7-minute song. Wow. So this song is set. Fern, you wrote a 7-minute song?
Didn't need to be. It really didn't need to be. Like, there's 2 verses and there's a chorus. Like I sing the chorus 3 times and I sing the bridge once. So it could be a 3-minute song. But that's the other thing. Like when I went to do my album, that's what some people told me. They was like, well, why are you don't have to you can release this now. You don't have to spend an extra 2 years finding the harp player, finding the oboe player, getting like all the strings on it. It could be just a rock album. But I wanted to, I guess that's why we called it Carpe Diem, seize a day. Like I wanted to do everything that I possibly could for it. And I wanted to make the music that I wanted to make. So I wanted to put a 1.5-minute guitar solo, 2 trumpet solos. I wanted there to be the like weird intro thing. And then the orchestral thing at the end where it comes back. That's not necessary for a song. That's not even the song. That's the arrangement. The song is 2.5 minutes long, but this particular arrangement is 7 minutes. And that's something that we talked about. I was like, guys, we're going to do this music video. It's probably going to get not as much like maybe acceptance with film festivals and stuff because of its length. And the same thing with the other music video, that one's 6 minutes. And when you stitch them together, I can do math, that's 13 minutes. And that's just a lot of, it's just a lot. But me and my producer, Joe Palmarico, we went in for this album saying, we're going to do this the way that we want to. Like another song on my album, Simple and Plain, we had it finished for over 2 years. I just wanted to put steel drums on it. And like we would go into like the subways in Brooklyn, like, and looking for steel drum players, just kind of like playing stuff. Couldn't find anyone. But eventually, a year later, we found someone that was fantastic. He came in, he tracked on it in a couple other songs. He even played on Ghost. And the last thing you hear at the end is the steel drums, and the guy goes, "Let's go again." And that's because he wanted to do another take. And I just love that. So we kind of kept that little vibe there, and we just did it for us. And that's the only reason why we did it.
Absolutely. And that, I mean, I love that when people are doing things out of pure passion for what they want. You could tell you carefully worked on everything that you hear, carefully crafted everything in that song and all the arrangement, like you said. I mean, it really is beautiful. And that's what makes this song and this music video so unique to you and your band. And, you know, I can feel that. So I'm sure all the audience who sees this in Asbury will feel that too. And that brings me to my next question. I mean, it's so amazing that I'm here watching. I always go to Asbury. I love Asbury. I'm familiar with Wonder Bar, the Saint, all these beautiful visuals that I saw, all these beautiful locations. And now it's premiering. I mean, I'll say later where it's premiering in Asbury Hotel and Asbury Hall, but like
nice.
Right in the heart of where you guys filmed and where you guys are from. That's amazing. What does it mean to have this music video premiere not only at Garden State, but in Asbury? Let me start off with you, Rob. You're from Asbury. How does it feel having this premiere here?
I mean, it feels great. I mean, I don't think there's a more appropriate place to do it because of where everything takes place. I mean, literally, like the venue where the films take place at Garden State, like these venues are in the music video. You can see them. Yes. You can see the Berkeley Oceanfront Hotel. You can see Convention Hall. Like these places are in the music video. So is there a more appropriate place to premiere it? No, absolutely not. I don't think there is. I think it's great. I personally, just bought a condo here with my wife because we fell in love with living here in this town. So, to work really hard on something that we made here and then to show it here, and we made it with people who live here, and it's such a cool thing. I think I'm just very excited about it, and I'm very excited to see how people from here like react to seeing these places, and yeah, it's great.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. And Fern, I mean, how does it feel having your song, your music video, your band represented at the Garden State Film Festival in Asbury Park?
Like Rob said, it's absolutely perfect. And it's not just because like it's my band, but it's like the people. Like you watch this video, like every single person in this video is somebody that you can see walking down the streets of Asbury. We have Renee from Low Light as the sound guy. That's a little Easter egg that only a couple of locals will understand, but they'll laugh at that. We have the club owner of the Saint is at the bar. One of the directors from the Asbury Park Music Foundation, Jim, he's at the bar dancing in the crowd. He's wearing a wig too. It's hilarious. Like it's very like there's a lot of like subtle Asbury things that only Asbury people will understand, and it's fantastic. Like Rob lives down the street from me. I got a house on Bangs. If you guys are ever in town, like we do still play shows. I'm playing the Watermark tomorrow for a live stream. Like we're always just hanging out, fire pitting, playing music, figuring out how we can get creative together. And it's like with the Foes of Fern, it's the biggest open doors possible. You can walk into this project and you can walk out at your own leisure. Like that's how life works. Like if you want to get creative with people and you want to be a part of something, even if it's just the bare minimum, coming to our shows and jumping on stage to sing a chorus and jumping back into the crowd. Like we want people to feel a part of it and then also not feel the pressure like, oh, like this is a work thing. It's no, this is like your creative outlet thing. And that's Asbury in a nutshell. And that's why it's the perfect place.
Oh my gosh, absolutely well said. And I noticed the, like, I don't know them by their names, but now that you mentioned, I noticed two people that I've seen in Asbury before. And I just love those little nuances you guys place throughout the music video. I love that it's just so freeing. And like you said, no pressure. I mean, who needs something that's just so much work and pressure? And that's not how you express creativity. So that is so beautiful. And we're wrapping up on this interview, but I really want to ask you, Fern, how can we see shows? How can we hear more of the Foes of Fern? Where can we see your music? Just a little plug in for everyone watching.
So hopefully this lighting thing I'm dealing with sticks on me. So sorry, I've been like dark the entire time. But okay, so right off the bat, if you like live shows and you can't go to them anymore because of the pandemic, we do live streams with limited audiences. So you can win chances to go see the shows, or you can watch them happen live or in advance. We have about 7 different sets of ours from the past 6 months up. Tomorrow, but if you're watching this, it's no longer tomorrow. It's probably last week. So fake tomorrow, we're playing a live show at the Watermark, which is going to be cool. And that's going to be streamed to our Facebook and Instagram page. We have 6 other music videos released, all filmed in like Asbury or around the area. So you can check that out on YouTube. We have, we're all on Spotify. We have an album out, 2 singles out on Spotify. My next album, the second one, Foes of the Fern, album 2, coming out February 22nd, 2022. 2/22/2022. Album 2 coming your way. I'm gonna put 2 albums out at once. That's a joke. Maybe I will. But there's plenty of music to find from us. So it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. Please listen to us on Spotify if you can, because we want those numbers to go up so we feel important. Please make me feel important.
Oh my gosh, congratulations to you, because that sounds amazing. And 222, love that. I will be waiting for that February 2022, and I'm going to add you on Spotify right after this interview. Yeah. I love your music. Everyone, yes, as you said, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, get on there. Catch up with them. Rob, you are fantastic. You both are amazing. I love this music video. I cannot wait for its premiere in Asbury. And this is when it will, for everyone who's watching. It will be premiering at the Asbury Hotel in Asbury Hall, Saturday, the 27th, in the block of 12:30 p.m. to 2:15 p.m. So people can come see it in person in the heart of Asbury, and you could also see it virtually online. So get your tickets. It's a hybrid this year, so anyone who wants to stay home can watch it, and anyone who wants to go out and have some fun can go there and be in Asbury, where it all started. So that is just so amazing. Congratulations to you both again. Thank you so much for not only putting out creative work and, great energy, but just being here today and telling us all about it. So thank you again, guys.
Thank you. Also, just last thing, that's where you can find my stuff, but Rob does have a feature movie coming out called Shimmer, which is going to be awesome. And he's working on a second movie, which is, we're talking about the music now, which is just all filmed in Asbury. It's all going to be Asbury music. So definitely check out his production stuff as well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fern. That is my fault for not asking you, Rob, what was going on next. So thank you so much. Real quick, Kate's going to kill me because we're running out of time, but Rob, how can we find your future projects and get in contact with you?
Definitely. So I have a production company. The production company is called Venture Cinema. So my website is venture-cinema.com. You can find any, future information about feature films and other projects coming up there. But really quick, I do have a feature film that should be released this year called Shimmer. It is a nice mystery thriller horror film. And our tagline is, "Are you afraid of the light?" And as Matt said, as Fern said a second ago, we just finished shooting another feature at the end of the year. We shot it all in Asbury. We're using all Asbury musicians for our music, and it's going to be just a really fun movie. Future information about that eventually.
Wow, you guys just keep putting out work. I love it. I love to see that.
Yeah,
we love our filmmakers and musicians and artists. Please submit to Garden State. Again, keep in touch. Your success is our success, guys. And we love what you do. Thank you so much. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you for having us.